am helpful, am I not?
Well, well, look who finally decided to show up. Neophytes, I take it? I suppose the splendor of this palace has left you completely stunned, huh? You can stare at it some more later. Come and eat before the food runs out. While you're busy gawping, your brothers and sisters are clearing the table. Oh, may the living God save me from neophytes. You must learn to distinguish who is who by the details on their masks and robes. Otherwise, you'll quickly become confused. I'm Valestri, your superior. Now, are there any more questions? Or are we going to eat? Today is a special day. Reverend Knubbo himself has come to us with a sermon. The great Razmir granted him infinite wisdom and the gift of healing. While we are enjoying bodily food here, there is a spiritual feast in the opposite hall. When you've had enough of one, you can go taste the other. Isn't it wonderful? Mind it. I love it. The makeup, the illusions. You are an example to all neophytes. But of course, walking around the palace without a mask and robe is improper. As soon as you finish your meal, go change your clothes. Yes, yes, of course. Your outfit is excellent. Come on, take off your illusion and eat with us. Wait just a minute. How can you say such a thing? Your brothers and sisters in faith prepare a meal and invite you to the table, and you refuse? Do you mean to disrespect us? Maybe you mean to disrespect our faith, too? And Razmir himself? Don't ever do that again. You were told to sit down and eat, so sit down and eat! Are you joking? If there was a massacre here, we would have heard something, wouldn't we? Not funny. You're not going anywhere. If you don't want to do it the easy way, we'll do it the hard way. To arms, faithful servants of Razmir. The enemy is here. May the might of our faith crush the wicked.
hope you appreciate this.
I'll go ahead. Follow my lead.
You moron, who limps like that? If you keep slacking, I'll break your legs for real. Maybe then you'll finally look convincing. We're done here, go rehearse. We have 2 more miraculous healings today. Well, 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 who do we have here? A new acolyte, it seems. You certainly look promising. Are you dressed up for some special mission? It's a good costume, don't get me wrong, but you're supposed to worship in a robe and mask. All right, you're just beginning your journey. What do you want? Guidance, healing, or maybe a blessing? Oh, I know. You probably want to make a generous donation in the name of the great Razmir, a noble impulse of the soul, truly holy. Who doesn't know me? I am Reverend Nubbo, a humble servant of the great Razmir. Everyone wants to hear my sermons, and when they do, they are forever changed. How many times have I been told, "Oh, Reverend Nubbo, your sermon has turned my life around"? You want to change your life, don't you? You want a beautiful mask and a high-ranking robe? Then miss no sermons and spare no gold for donations. And bring your friends. The more you bring, the faster you'll rise through the ranks. A service for the chosen. I don't know who usually conducts weekly sermons here, but this week I, a priest of the 25th step, was invited. I once preached for 3 days in a row. Everyone was crying so much that we were knee-deep in tears. Each of my sermons is an unmissable event. By the way, as a token to remember this event, you will soon be able to buy a unique blessed amulet from me. Today, I am talking about the 2 types of gold. The gold of faith, which is kept in the soul, and the gold of earth, which lies in the purse. One cannot exist without the other. Razmir grants wealth to those who are faithful, and punishes the faithless with poverty. To get rich, both spiritually and financially, you need to follow 7 simple rules. As for what they are, I will tell you in a separate sermon, for a separate donation. Fighting? Within the walls of this sacred monastery, the only battle being waged is a spiritual one, against one's unbelief, laziness, and negative thinking. First, I preached a sermon. Then we sang a hymn on the steps to prosperity. No outside noise would dare enter this hall and disturb our highest concentration. If you were meant to know that, you'd already know, wouldn't you? You have a way with words. Fine, it's not a big secret anyway. These mirrors were created by the great Razmir to make it easier for his faithful servants to move between his numerous palaces. A portal is hidden in each of these mirrors, but which mirror leads where is a secret few people know. Help! Heathens! Heretics! Help! They're killing us!
You are today's sacrifice!
No mistakes.
Go!
Let's try this way.
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open!
This will hurt. It is finished. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow against this heretic. The wicked love to twist the truth. He broke in here, committed a massacre, and now he's painting himself as an innocent victim. What shall we say to that, my children? What awaits the enemies of the righteous faith? Death, death, death! Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me, and that makes me a god. To battle, my children! Prove your faith! You are invincible! I am the living God, and I am with you!
Our victory is certain. Ti, Don.
You are today's sacrifice!
A calculated risk.
You cannot win. I am the living god. You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it? Master, I am so close to victory. I have the Commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. I just need a little more time. An imposter? Not exactly. The key to any kind of power, even divine power, is delegation. My servants are an extension of myself, despite their occasional incompetence. That will need to wait. First, I have to decide what to do with the two of you. Forgive me if I find that unlikely. I am beyond your reach. And you're far too busy with the World Wound to start a war with Rasmussen right now. As for him, well... No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! I will bring you the Commander's power! I swear it on my life! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One. I won't disappoint you.
We will be victorious! This spell doesn't work like that.
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open! The spirits demand your blood.
This should do it.
You are today's sacrifice! Go for their hearts!
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation. Very well then, I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time, ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras. I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement. I want you to reveal the secret of your so-called mythic heroism. Personally, I don't believe in myths, but I do believe in money. I was able to partially reproduce your powers, but at great cost. How did you manage to convince half of Avistan that you were chosen for some special destiny? Tell me the truth, and I will be very generous. I said nothing of the sort. Millions believe in my divinity. I would never deceive my followers. Yes, of course, and I'm really a living god. Please, Commander, it is just us here. There is no need to pretend. Sell me the secret to your power. I'll pay you a fair price. No, I don't understand. What you are doing, it shouldn't be possible. I can understand now why you did not wish to reveal your secrets. I certainly would not if I were in your place. Very well, then. If I cannot tempt you with my offer, there is nothing else I can do. It seems I don't have a choice. I will open a portal for you. Do not worry. But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money, magic items, take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I believe it should be sufficient payment to settle any associated restitutory obligations. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions. As you wish. Winner takes all. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home. Be my guest. Return here once you're finished, and I will open the portal. Are you satisfied, Commander? Please, don't be shy. Take whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. You can even strip the marble from the walls. Or are you ready to return home? Goodbye. I hope I never see you again.
I know the way.
With this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander? I understand. The commander of the Crusade probably has a new adventure every day. And now I suggest we go to the Defender's Heart. The Eagle Watch and I have reserved a place for you there to relax after today's adventures.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
Yeah. Any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
Not so. As I remember it, we had a quarrel with a neighboring clan back in the old days. There was a patch of wood where they hunted, but we needed the timber to build our houses. One thing led to another, and we were at each other's throats. Blood was spilled, and we were looking at a genuine blood feud where neither side would rest until the other drew their last breath. Erwa saved us all that day. He challenged their god to a duel and wrestled him to the ground. Oh, what a victory that was! We became blood brothers with that clan afterward.
I once fleeced a merchant and then pinned it on a friend of mine. When someone else gets tossed in the slammer instead of you, that's what I call a victory.
You're truly a lost cause. There is no teaching you.
That's right. But I never rat out my partners in crime. Lo and behold, I picked your pocket while we were talking about Razmir. Here, you're welcome.
You sneaky weasel.
Follow my lead.
Come, boy. Since that misunderstanding with Razmir has concluded, I need you for an experiment. Or was he called something else? Not that it matters. Give me your expert opinion. What types of alcohol should never be mixed? What? Which one? Ah, but of course not. I mean, yes, but not right away. Everyone knows that alcohol burns. I want to test a theory that mixing different types of alcohol increases combustibility. Perhaps today I will invent an explosive that could demolish half of Canabris and leave such a grand discovery undiscovered. Never. The choice has been made. Let us proceed to the practical part of the experiment. Though I must note the lack of an explosion, it does look pretty. I declare this experiment a partial success.
Commander, we can hardly start the evening without you. Will you join us?
Why are you surprised? The city's nobility has stepped aside and left the rabble to see to the arrangements. But some members of the lower classes will always seek company above their station.
True enough. The party hasn't started yet. That's why I'm waiting here with a tankard of decent booze in my hand. I've earned it today.
I've never prepared a festive banquet before. May I help?
The cook guards his food like a she-bear with her cubs. I respect that.
I don't need any help, and no stealing food. No touching! You may be the commander in Dresden, but this is my kitchen, and I'm the commander here!
I stuffed myself already in the square. I thought that food would last me a week, but it smells so good in here that my stomach, changed my mind.
I am preparing food for your celebration, and they are distracting me! That's right. No need to be loitering in my kitchen.
To our ancestors and their glorious memory. The wisdom they passed down to us through the generations. Without them, we would not exist.
I will happily drink to that. To the joys in life. For some, there's sophisticated joys, like mutual understanding or recognition, while others find joy in a square meal. Everyone has their own joys, but we all rejoice equally.
Good words. And true, too.
Noticed, have you? Can't you guess why? Perhaps. Or perhaps I have another, more sinister reason for retiring. I am just a little tired today. That is a good enough answer to your question, is it not?
I will try one dance. Just don't let anyone look at me.
Hey, Chief! Check out my moves.
It's so nice to dance with you. It turns out I really miss dancing, and I didn't even realize it.
1,000 gold pieces says you cannot beat me.
You are just in time, boy. I've analyzed this game and now I know exactly how to win.
I'm playing for money. If I win, the 1,000 gold pieces will be mine. And I never lose.
If I win, the loser has to rewrite my encyclopedia in elegant cursive. A well-deserved victory. I took into account the angle of the cup when shaking and the trajectories of the dice inside. My calculation was perfect. Really? But why didn't anyone tell me this before? Though there is a possibility I was told, but decided the information was of little importance.
Hand over your money, if you'll be so kind.
It's a shame, but have it your way.
Thank you. I do enjoy our little games.
Let's drink to our lands. It may not be Sarkoris, but it is ours, and we will not surrender it to the Fae.
To our enemies, may their heads always be paid for with coin. not gratitude.
Drinking alcohol is irrational. Let us conduct an experiment on irrational behavior.
Oh! Chief! Can't sleep? I know how you feel. What do you mean? I ain't done nothing. It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people. Well, but it's not like they're our people, right? Besides, they barely have anything worth stealing. Maybe they won't notice anything is missing? You got it, Chief.
As it should be.
I have a question. How does Pharasma know whether to judge a soul, if there's a chance it may be resurrected in the future?
I'm immortal now, and this question greatly worries me. I want to appear before Pharasma after I have atoned for all my sins.
If I were Pharasma, I would categorize all souls, then set a waiting period for resurrection in direct proportion to their usefulness to Galarian. That's likely what she did.
Just believe. You're probably right. I believe in Desna, and she brought me here. I could also believe in Pharasma.
I fundamentally disagree with you, boy. We must comprehend what we do not understand. Blind faith is a hindrance to scientific progress. Next question. Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors?
Greetings, Commander. I am here once again to invite you to the Echo of Fury Arena. As you may remember, Lord Zuzit Ekok Zago has decided to organize an illustrious tournament with you specifically in mind. Impressed by your strength, he chose formidable adversaries to face you. New battles and valuable rewards await you in this tournament. My name is Unique trophies. My demon lords are dying at your hand. Find me in the courtyard when you are ready to enter the arena.